confirmation of the results there. So Demopoulos, Denisov from Uzbekistan, and Adolf from Hungary. They're 1, 2, 3 in this heat, moving through to the final for the first position, and 2 to 7 through to the semi-final later on in the program.
All right, let's look now at the starting lineup for the third and final heat in the men's C1 1000. Going in lane one will be Preslav Georgiov from Bulgaria. Right next to him from the AIN, Ilya Pervikin in lane number two. In lane number three, the Italian Nikolai Kratian will be he'll be certainly up there challenging for the top two or three positions. Then next to him, the world champion from 2022, representing Romania. He's the current silver medalist, reigning silver medalist in the World Championships, Catalin Chirila from Romania. David Bausch from Germany will go in lane five. In lane six, we have Viktor Glasnow from Poland. Such a consistent performer, Viktor Glasnow. You wonder what sort of form he's in coming into this event. If he's anywhere near his best, he should be up there challenging for the first couple of spots in this race. Connor Fitzpatrick from Canada goes in lane number seven. And in lane number eight, representing Angola. And gee, I tell you what, we've had a few athletes today from Angola. Great to see a strong representation from their Benelson Sander. And then also another country that we've seen a lot of athletes today from India. Gireshwar Philem will go in lane number nine.
And a very interesting race here. I'm excited to see our Italian paddler out in lane three. The Italians have had some very, very good results in the canoe racing of recent years. I mean, they won a medal at the Olympics last year, and they won the under 23 world champs earlier on in the year, maybe about a month ago as well. But not this paddler. I mean, we've also got Gabriel Cascadi. I think he was on the podium at the World Cups. We've got Carlos Tocchini. He is a very, very good C2 paddler, but I haven't seen this paddler. And I mean, I might have missed something through the season as well, Ross. But obviously, they've got a lot of depth there. So I'm very excited to see him come through. But it looks like lane two there, a paddler from the independent nations. He's having a very good showing. Also, maybe as well, the lane four athletes from Romania, and we've got lane 4, 5, and 6 kind of all together there. And I mean, it's anyone's race as we move through just over a minute through the race there. So it looks like we've got lane 2, lane 4, lane 5, and lane 6. So the independent nations, Romania, Germany, and Poland. They're your classic countries, hey Ross. We see them in every single event, every single race. They're always near the top.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll be very surprised if Pervikin can maintain this pace throughout the race. He went out really, really hard. I don't know whether he was trying to make a statement, trying to blow the field apart, but if he can maintain that pace throughout the race, then it'll be a pretty formidable performance from him. You can see now the 2022 world champion, Catalin Chirila, just coming through now. He's into clear second position, and then right behind him, Bausch and Glasnow. Bausch from Germany, Glasnow from Poland. And it does look like Pervikin now coming back to the field a little bit. They're starting to drag him in. So maybe a little bit of inexperience there, I don't know. But maybe he's just finding now that it's starting to hurt a lot as Catalin Chirila, the experience there. And look at David Bausch from Germany. He's digging deep now, and maybe this is where he's going to make his move as we get towards the back end of the race. And in fact, Bausch now looks like he's moved into a clear second position. It looks like Glasnow just content to sit back there at this stage in fourth position. Pervikin's still holding on though, but Bausch is dragging him in with every stroke, getting closer and closer, and he's bringing Chirila along for the ride. So they are starting to make their move. It's going to be a brave race, a brave front-running race for Pervikin, though, if he can hold on. He went out really, really hard. Bausch is getting closer, though. He's now up there alongside him almost, and Chirila as well. I'm expecting at least those two will come over the top of the AIN athlete as we get closer to the finish line. It is direct qualification, don't forget. The first athlete to cross the line will go straight into the final. Elise, you've done so many long-distance races. Tell us what will be going through Pervikin's body at the moment. Having gone out hard and looking up and seeing that finish line, it must still look a long, long way away.
It absolutely does, Ross, and there's nothing worse than having, 250 metres to go and having lactate feeling like it's coming out your eyeballs. You almost feel like you can't hold on to your paddle anymore, and sometimes you're thinking like, all I need to do is just stay in the boat and keep this forward momentum going. And I mean, you said it at the start. He obviously went out like a gun, and when you do that, you definitely risk falling away towards the end there. But it is going to be lane 5, Germany coming through for the win, progressing straight through to the final later on. Poland, Romania, and then the independent nation there in 4th position. Hats off to him for putting it all out there and seeing what can happen. And there's race plans where you go out hard and hold on as long as you can. There's race plans where you go out a bit easier and you might try and blow them away in the last 250. And then there's race plans where you just try and keep it nice and even paced throughout the whole 1,000 meters. And at the end of the day, it really only matters who comes across the line first there. And it was a German friend coming through for the win, and he had a very, very nice, solid performance, and that's what you want, a nice, clean race, a nice way to start these C1000 heats.
Yeah, and perfectly. And look at that hairdo. That is definitely a Milan hairdo. Don't get me wrong. And this is, I mean, I don't know whether that's something special that I think that though is the eye-catching Milan do. Perfect.